Oh yeah.
They got a long way to catch him up though, 688.
Yeah.
But John's been 6'7", and good luck to him next weekend, see what he can do. But here we go, it's VW Pro round 2, Noel and James. So James Hodgson, currently number 5. His dialing is 10.4, $12.99 for Noel. So James Hodgson moves up to number 1. And Noel moves up to number 6, but plenty of room at the top. Graham Fairhead and Lee Caudry.
So same numbers, slightly different way round for both of them. It is all about running on your dial. So 12.93 and 11.56 help neither, unfortunately for them. Excellent turnout and entry for the first round of the VWDRC Championship. Phil Blogg taking on Carl Goldsmith. Now, Carl hasn't got a time on the board. I don't want to know why. Top Fuel Carl, as he's now famously known, simply because the car's in bits more often than it's actually on the racetrack. Sort of the signature move of a Top Fuel car.
Still problems for Carl.
Oh, mate. What a shame. Is it a window net thing? Looks like it could be. He's all right now. It's all right. He's going to get to run in a second. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the easiest problems he's had to fix ever. That caddy go. Look at that. 12.30 is what Phil's looking for.
$12.63, 101 moves up from 8 to number 3.
So Carl Goldsmith looking for 10.50. He can and has run way quicker than that.
Not this time.
What did I say about easy problems to fix? That was really my fault. I'm sorry, mate. Has it jumped out of gear? No. That is a 140-mile-an-hour car, that one, would you believe? Well, all being well, we've got one more chance at it today. At least he's going to get a time on the board this time.
No, he got timed out, actually. He got 26 to the 8th.
Okay.
Because he did trip the beams when he left. So, yeah, no time recorded.
So, Jonathan Neal, excuse me, in the Cupra. 12 flat, that's a seriously rapid Cupra. Taking on Dave Crowhurst. With the Subaru engined Beetle. I did not misspeak, that is correct, I think. Dave Crowhurst with a nice 0.32 reaction. Hasn't got a time on the board yet, actually, Dave. Goes 10.50 this time into number 6. Jonathan Newell, though, goes up to number 2, 12.28 on a 12 flat.
So Paul Jackson and Paul Walklate. The little Lupo taking on the VW Caddy. 990 is the dial in for Paul, 12 flat for the other Paul. Problems there for Paul Jackson. Paul Walklake going okay with the caddy. No, he's starting to smoke at the top end. Goes 12.56 at 116. But Paul Jackson pulling over to the left-hand side. So we are back, and there was me asking, let's hope we see Luke Stevenson. Thanks to Nitro FM. They told us he was underneath the tower, so no wonder I couldn't see him in the Perry lanes. Going alongside Charlie Roberts with the VW up. The tailored 5 up. So Luke Darling in 9.60. Charlie looking for a 12 flat. Some other bits and pieces to get this car to the line today. But still got another go today, so fingers crossed. Problems for Charlie Roberts as well. He's been pushed back. Well, VW Pro being quite a tough baptism for some of our racers today. So Luke Stevenson, let's see how he gets on with the dragster. Target 9.60, but A to B will do. Get a number on the board, get it qualified. Then work on the tune-up. The number on board is a 12.56 at 116 miles an hour. Gets qualified in the number 10 spot. Well on, Luke. And well on, team. That was a lot of effort to get that car to even just get down to the start line today. So well done to them.
You winning? It's going in. It's not Portuguese speed. Definitely not. But it's going in. Oh yeah, I'd say we're winning. What did you do? Fourth gear, have a look. Carnage is here. Lukey. Yo. That bit's smooth, and that bit's missing.
Someone needs a dentist.
What about your second one?
It was alright, took my time in fourth, they're all there. Number one qualifier.
Nice. And that's how you want to finish today then?
Yeah.
He's not an happy bunny.
Two shafts snapped, both shafts snapped immediately, first pull, less than 6 inches off the line. So, not ideal,
No.
not great. Not exactly making a lot of power, and yeah, just broken. So, yeah.
Q2 did a 12.6, but it got off the line well. Just seems to be running out of puff down the line, but we'll get there. Clean the injectors, courtesy of yourself. Thank you very much. Tighten that boost up, see if there's any boost leaks. It's going to be a good day tomorrow. Happy days.
They qualify and go.
Very well, depending on what you class as very well. Not very well at all. Q1, getting the cage tag, missed it. Q2 went off really, really well, good launch. Then a fuse popped and the car stopped and I got towed back. And that was it. Which is a bit of a shame, but it's better than changing the gearbox. So it could be an awful lot worse. Hedged my bets and I was not going back out tonight. So I'm not having a tin.
The car!
Always doing so. It's all back together now. Don't worry.
Why did it come apart?
That blocked up. I lost oil pressure at 1,000 foot. And done a couple more. So it's got a couple more in it, ready for eliminations. It's qualified, so done. It'll run eliminations. Points is the main thing for the season. So and then it'll go home and it'll have the other engine put in it. And then we'll
Lot better. 12.5 seconds straight as a die. We up the boat. Gordon come round. We was only running. Turned out we was only running 9 psi. So we put it up to 20 on the back end of second, third, fourth, 116 mile an hour, 12.5 seconds.
So that's the secret. More power.
More power. Well, just come around. We put more in the bottom end now to get the 60 foot there. It's 1.8 60 foot, so we want 1.6. Yeah.
saucy.
We move on to VW Sportsman. First pair up then, Jerry Sadler with the Blue Action Beetle alongside Emma Sadler, the Caddy Queen. Pair of Beetles from a similar vintage. Not old school Beetles, but not the latest shape either. The Darlings then, Jerry with the Blue Beetle, 16.5, Emma in the Auto Glim looking for a 15.8. 16.3 plays 17.2. Emma moves up from 12 to 8, and because of that, Jerry drops a spot. Jake Fronda with the Skoda going alongside Justin with the Audi TT. The Darlings end 17.99 for Jake, 14.95 for Justin. So Justin currently in the number 3 spot. Jake currently number 13. So 14.95 the target gets, 15.59, about 6/10 off. And 18.60, about 6/10 off. So no major movement from those two. All right, Phil Jones with the Dragon Wagon, the A3, currently number 17, and Bruce Harvey. Thanks for the message, Bruce. This is not his race car, this is his daily.
Is he pleased you nicked his name for your car? Or he nicked his name from your car? Which one is it?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, basically Bruce saying the race car is in bits at home, so this is his daily.
Nice to be able to do. So they're number 15 and 17 at the moment. So 15.37. Phil Jones moves all the way up to number 9, bumps Bruce Harvey down 1 spot. He goes 18.61. So Paul Robinson with the Audi TT. The ever prevalent Audi TTs. Taking on John Gallant from Birmingham with the Scirocco.
I do like it when I get messages pointing out the obvious, which wasn't obvious to me at the time, saying like, Luke Stevenson, would be good to see him, but I didn't realise he was underneath us. Nitro FM went him years to tell me, now Julian Hunt told me as well by messengers.
That's good. Oh, that's a way to get
at least they're listening.
Oh, funnily enough, one of Luke's former cars down there, I think.
The Thunderbug.
14.70 for Paul Robinson. On a 14.68. Apologies, just resetting screens. Yeah, Lawrence Clunk with the Thunderbug against Darren Walsh. 1370s, what Lawrence is looking for, goes 13.80. Nicely done, sir. Goes in at number 4, bumps Darren Walsh down 1 spot. He went 16.61 breakout. So, Larry Ainslow with the Lady Baja. Jason and Larry do an excellent line in stickers. most of which adorn my kids' bikes and things like that. They look really cool. One of the coolest names for any vehicle that I've come across too. Taking on Nigel Gregson. Wow, nice 0.53 light for Lowry that time. Nigel Gregson is currently number 1. Lowry is 13. Let's see what they're like when they go through the finish line after this pair. Lowry goes 15.48. That's not going to help. Nigel Gregson's 16.41 won't either for him. They stay 1 and 13 for the moment. Okay, John Crawford with the Dennis Priddle tribute on the Golf in the Kestrel Lane. It's cool the way that came about as well. He's like John honestly said, he's never going to run a nitro funny car or anything like that, but that's his way of honouring a guy that we all looked up to. Taking on Polly Judge. My goodness me, is there going to be a proper fight at the top end, or are they going to wait till they get back to the pits? Just kidding, Polly. I know as you're getting older you're mellowing, honestly.
Is that nitro haze in the pits I can see?
Probably. Well, bragging rights on the start line go to Polly. They're very even at the finish line as well. John goes 15.72, Polly goes 15.93, and she actually bumps John down by going in at number 5. So the Wilson family on the start line with the family Beetle. 17.40 for Morgan. Against Hazel Carter from Sheffield with a Passat in the Kestrel Lane. .009 red for Morgan that time. Oh, so close to a perfect light. I think we've still got the perfect light money still hanging about.
It is. It's still going. Obviously, the perfect ET money went first class of the day to Brett Featherstone.
Yeah, Morgan stays 7. Hazel, I think, stays put as well.
All right, Steve Metcalf with the Baja Bug going alongside the Loco Polo. Daniel, his brother, well, especially his brother, the car kitchen down in Epsom, sorted out my split rims on my Mini. So
rock and roll.
Many thanks to them for sorting me out last year.
I thought Luke was their only customer, to be honest.
Nice little setup they got down there. Oh, that's better from Daniel.
It's very, very quick for a Polo as well. 12.90. 12.99.
Nice.
He's already number 2. Steve Metcalf moves up 1 spot to 8 with a 16.85.
So from pro to sportsman.
Reese Finney with the Lupo. Ian Dance.
Sorry, still sportsman.
This was that's right.
Sorry. $17.73 gets the number on the board into the number 20 spot. Martin Ayton slots in at number 10. No, in actual fact, they changed that timing screen so quick that I was reading the next name. Wow, I mean, the timing crew are quick today.
It's because all the cars running through are quick as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? Martin Ayton. Not with Homer.
It's the son of Homer's Revenge.
.1569 goes 16.70, stays at number 10. Not Downing Street, of course.
Put the wrong time down, I didn't check it, so it was out by 2 seconds. So I put 18 flat, and they for some reason put 16.75. And then the second one, I dialed it back down to, I think it was 18.75, and broke out on a 18.6.
You're not in your race car this weekend, though?
No, it's in pieces though.
Fine, go.
Very well, thank you, Luke. It went okay, thank you.
Okay. How did it feel racing against the husband for the first time?
Amazing.
Who won the race?
Me. I got to the other end quicker.
Oh, there you go. That's all that matters in
Exact-
qualifying.
Exactly.
No. How did your qualifying go?
Not too bad. Could be better if I got second gear, but we're getting there.
Everyone's missing the gears today.
Yeah. So hopefully I went a second quicker in second qual. So a bit close. Only 0.8 off my dialing. So we're getting it.
Will either be a late night qualifier or an early morning one.
It's a beer o'clock.
Second, I dialed in 13.50, so I'm at 13.52.
Nice. So qualified well.
Yeah, qualified well. And then the next pass after that, being that I was happy with the car, clutch is biting nice, gearbox is all good. I thought I was going to give it the full beans the next one, and put the 12.9 on there, and got my 12.9. Very happy with it. So
well done. Enjoy.
Yes.
I'm not partaking in this. You're not
How did
into
your qualifying go?
Shit. I'm going to swear so you can't use it.
I use it. We put not for kids.
Bleep your shit out.
Do I have to answer this?
Yeah.
How did my qualifying go? It was alright. I'm looking in. I should be looking in here.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was alright.